When Darci Lynne's latest news hit social media in early 2025, it sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. The young ventriloquist who captured America's heart at just 12 years old with her dazzling talent and infectious smile had made a stunning announcement that left fans both emotional and reflective. In a heartfelt video message posted to her Instagram, Darci revealed she was stepping away from performing, at least for now, to focus on her mental health, education, and rediscovering her voice beyond the puppets. "I've been performing nonstop since I was a kid," she said softly. "It's time I take a breath and figure out who Darci is, not just who people expect her to be." The confession, though gentle, carried enormous weight. For someone who had lived her entire adolescence under the spotlight, this pause marked not an end, but a personal reckoning, one that left millions speechless. Darci Lynne Farmer was born on October 12, 2004, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, a small-town girl who would soon astonish the world. Growing up in a tight-knit Christian family, she was shy and reserved, often too nervous to speak in front of people. Ironically, her escape from that fear came through puppets. After watching a ventriloquist perform at her church, young Darci became fascinated by the art of speaking without moving one's lips. Her parents, Misty and Clark Farmer, encouraged her curiosity. They bought her first puppet, Katie, and soon after, Darci began performing at local talent shows. What started as a hobby quickly grew into something extraordinary. Within just a few years, she was winning local competitions and training with professional ventriloquist Gary Owen. By 2016, her extraordinary combination of comedy, singing, and ventriloquism made her stand out in every room she entered. In 2017, Darci Lynne's life changed forever. At just 12 years old, she auditioned for America's Got Talent with her puppet, Petunia, a sassy bunny with a big voice. The moment she started singing, "Summertime," without moving her lips, the audience and judges were completely mesmerized. Mel B hit the golden buzzer, launching Darci straight into the live shows. It was a moment that became one of the most viewed AGT clips in history. Week after week, she amazed viewers with her voice, ventriloquism skills, and comedic timing. When she performed with not one but two puppets during the finale, fans knew they were witnessing history. In September 2017, Darci was crowned the winner of America's Got Talent Season 12, becoming the youngest ever to claim the title at that time. Overnight, she went from an Oklahoma schoolgirl to a national treasure. After AGT, Darci Lynne's career skyrocketed. She embarked on nationwide tours, appeared on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Today, and even performed at the Grand Ole Opry. Her YouTube videos gathered hundreds of millions of views, and she quickly became one of the most in-demand family entertainers in America. But behind the smiles, the pressure was immense. In interviews, Darci later admitted that adjusting to fame at such a young age was difficult. "People expected me to be perfect all the time," she shared. "But I was still a kid trying to learn who I was." Her school life, friendships, and private moments often had to take a backseat to rehearsals and travel. While she never lost her charm or humility, the weight of public expectations slowly began to take its toll. As Darci entered her late teens, she began to face new challenges, not just as a performer, but as a young woman growing up in front of millions. Fans watched her evolve from a child prodigy into an artist trying to define herself. She started experimenting with original songs and different performance styles, signaling a desire to go beyond ventriloquism. In a 2023 interview with People, she confessed, "I'll always love ventriloquism, but I want people to see the real me, my voice, my thoughts, my music." Her statement hinted at an internal struggle familiar to many child stars, breaking free from the very thing that made them famous. Still, Darci's determination to grow artistically and emotionally inspired fans who admired her courage to change direction. By late 2024, Darci's non-stop schedule began to catch up with her. Between touring, online content creation, and balancing college life, she admitted feeling completely drained. Though she continued to perform with her puppets, Petunia, Oscar, and Edna, fans noticed she seemed more subdued than before. In a rare moment of vulnerability during an interview, Darci revealed, There were nights I'd cry after shows because I felt empty. I loved performing, but I was running on fumes. Her honesty struck a chord with fans and fellow performers alike. Many praised her for shedding light on the often overlooked emotional toll of young fame. Mental health advocates lauded Darci's courage, reminding the world that behind the glitz and laughter, even the brightest stars can struggle in silence. Then came March 2025, when Darci announced her decision to take an indefinite break from live performances. She explained that while she loved her fans deeply, she needed to focus on her well-being, creative renewal, and education. "For the first time in my life, I'm going to college full-time," she revealed. "I want to learn about music from the inside out, not just perform it." Her words sparked an outpouring of support. Former AGT judges and contestants publicly voiced their admiration for her maturity. Terry Fader, another ventriloquist and former AGT winner, said, "Darci's doing what's best for her, and that's something every artist should have the courage to do." The announcement shocked many, but it also earned her newfound respect as someone brave enough to choose authenticity over applause. Since stepping away from constant touring, Darci has embraced a quieter, more balanced lifestyle. She now splits her time between Oklahoma and Los Angeles, pursuing a degree in music production while exploring songwriting and acting. On social media, she shares glimpses of her everyday life, hiking with friends, attending college classes, or simply playing her guitar at home. Her fans, once worried that she might fade away, have instead seen a young woman reclaiming her joy. In one touching post, she wrote, "For so long, I let my puppets speak for me. Now I'm finally learning to speak for myself." That message resonated deeply, especially with young fans navigating their own identities in a world obsessed with perfection. Despite being only 21, Darci Lynne's legacy is already immense. She helped revive global interest in ventriloquism, proving it could be cool, modern, and musically captivating. Her performances on AGT remain among the most watched in the show's history, and her influence on young entertainers continues to grow. She's also used her platform for good, supporting mental health causes, children's hospitals, and organizations promoting arts education. In 2024, she received the Young Humanitarian of the Year award from the National Arts Council for her work with underprivileged youth. Darci's journey isn't defined by fame alone, it's defined by resilience, empathy, and courage. Now, in 2025, Darci Lynne stands at a crossroads, not of loss, but of rediscovery. Her decision to pause her career has given her space to grow into her next chapter, one that may surprise us all. Whether she returns to the stage, releases her own music, or ventures into new creative fields, one thing is certain: Darci Lynne will continue to inspire. Her latest news left everyone speechless, not because she walked away, but because she did so with wisdom beyond her years. She's a reminder that true success isn't about applause, it's about peace. From the shy girl who once hid behind a puppet to the confident young woman learning to live on her own terms, Darci Lynne's story is far from over. It's just beginning. Darci Lynne's journey is proof that even the brightest stars need time to breathe. Her courage to step back reminds us that life's most powerful moments often happen offstage. What do you think Darci's next chapter will be? Music, movies, or something completely new? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more heartfelt stories.